Good morning, ma'am. Please, can you introduce yourself? Can you introduce yourself?
I'm the present chair lady of LLM Development Training.
Okay.
The late Chinyere Ogudoro handed over to me. She's one of us. She was one of us. We are doing a peaceful demonstration for the painful death. What the husband did. We want justice for our sister. We want man inhumanity to man to stop.
Okay. For the sake of those who are not aware of what happened, can you just give us a brief rundown of what really happened, what transpired?
Actually, she was resident at Scotland, UK. And that fateful day, we learned that she entered Lagos on a 31st morning. And on first, we just had a call. We thought it was April Fool, but she has passed on. We are like, what happened? This is too much for April Fool. So, on further investigation on other things, we heard that the husband burnt her and her brother to ashes. For the reasons we don't know, we are yet to know what happened. Because all of us were taken by surprise. It was a shock. We don't know actually what transpired. Because her coming, we weren't even expecting her. We weren't expecting her. We just had, we thought it was April Fool.
Okay. Ma, can you describe what kind of person the late Chinyere was?
Late Chinyere. Equally, she was my namesake. A gentlewoman, a woman with good heart. She doesn't even talk much. She was a very gentle and calm woman. So that is why it is paining us. We don't know what happened. She doesn't talk much. And she was an industrious woman. Industrious woman, an enviable woman. Because she's very hardworking. So it's pained us. We are in agony. We are in pain since 1 week now. Many of us are not even eating.
For how long has she been married to? Was she married to Mr. Benjamin?
Finally, I might not quote rightly, but this marriage is more than 14 years. It's more than 14 years. I cannot quote percent, but it's more than 14 years.
Alright. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So if you're just joining us, we're still live here.
Hello guys, so the summary of the story you just listened to is that Mr. Benjamin Ogudoro, this 54 years old man, set his wife Chinyere Ogudoro on fire, set her ablaze with her brother, Mr. Ifeanyi Edoziem, on the 1st of April 2022 at their place in Lagos State. So, Chinyere Ogudoro traveled to United Kingdom 4 years ago. That's where she lives. And she went there for her master's degree program. Eventually, after studying in the United Kingdom, she later established herself there. She is a mother of 4 children, and she even previously traveled with the husband to United Kingdom for this same program, master degree program. But the husband eventually came back to Nigeria, Mr. Benjamin Ogudoro, for reason best known to him. So it was stated that they have this building in Lagos, this house, that the husband wanted to sell without him knowing that his name is not even in the said property he wants to sell. That is, the document doesn't even bear his name. So Chinyere, on the other hand, learned the information that the husband wanted to sell her property, then came all the way from Britain and landed in Nigeria. So her brother Ifeanyi Edoziem came to pick her at the airport on that 31st of March 2022. So it was stated that when she came, the husband was already in a beer parlor drinking. Can you imagine? Somebody who just came back from Britain after 4 years of outside the country. The man was supposed to be at home, at least welcome them. So he was busy in the beer parlor drinking. So when he came back home, according to the brother of the late woman, who later also died, that's Ifeanyi Edoziem, this one you are seeing here, stated that when the man came back, he started shouting on him that they locked him outside, that he has been locked outside. Then Ifeanyi was trying to explain to him that they didn't bolt the door from behind, they only locked it with key. And since the man himself has his own spare of key, he can also open it from from outside. So that was just the only thing that was explained in this scenario. Then the brother and sister both went asleep. They went to their bed to sleep. Then the next thing, the house started burning. So a neighbor said that he saw Mr. Benjamin Ogudoro that same night parabolating with jerrycan of fuel, and there was light. So he began to imagine, what is this man doing with jerrycan of fuel, not knowing that he wants to set the sister and brother ablaze. So eventually, after he must have set them ablaze, he disconnected the entire water system. Guys, this is pure inhuman and wickedness of highest order. He disconnected the entire water system, plumbing system, and when he found out that they are almost burned to death, he started shouting for help, attracting shocked and bewildered neighbors. So it was too late to cry because the neighbors couldn't rescue these victims easily, as he locked the door from outside. So they tried to break entry, and finally Chinyere died, on arrival. And this is her brother Ifeanyi Idozem was the one that gave testimony of all that happened, and shortly, a few days later, he died. Meanwhile, Ifeanyi's wife is heavily pregnant at the time of this issue. So this is Mr. Benjamin Ogudoro's own side of story. According to him, he said it was a fire that caught the wing side of their window, and that was it.
Stay, whatever you people are discussing, it should be a family issue. So I don't need to interrupt. I went to the parlor, put on television, I had my phone. Okay? I was playing with my phone until at a point, after some time, I saw an unusual light from the balcony, which is not the light of a bulb, like a fire. So immediately, I moved. When I moved, this is, of course, it's closer to the parlor. I saw that some kind of yes, smoke. It's not a thick smoke, just like a flame. So when I opened, I now quickly, because you don't lock the door, I now quickly opened. It was when I opened the door that light just flashed on me. I said, Ifeanyi! Ifeanyi followed me. So I now opened the panel. Because the light was much, I now started shouting for help. So thank God the security man around there came. So I now